Hi everyone. I am going to make a Memory Dex card today. I've got kind of everything figured out. No, I don't have everything figured out. That's a lie. But I did make some flowers and I kind of have an idea of how I want to put this together. So I thought I would film it and let you see how I process it. I did die cut everything. I did make a shaker. I did make these flowers. I'm not a very good flower maker, but I make these out of crepe paper because I don't know, I guess they kind of look more realistic to me. I'm not really, like I said, a great flower maker, I'm sorry. But out of all of them, I do like this. I guess I just need to layer them up more. I try to curl them. I don't know. Anyways, I'm just better at other things than this, so. I do have some tulle. I do want to put some tulle behind the shaker. I made this rosette out of crepe paper, but it didn't quite turn out round or fluffy. I didn't fluff it enough before I put stuff on it. So, oh well. This styrofoam piece came from the inside of this when I cut the styrofoam out, and I just glued it together. I doubled it. I want to make it sit up a little bit more because the rosette, and I just put the flower in the middle of the rosette just to cover the center. But I was thinking pretty much of putting this on here. I don't want to cover those, and I do want to use the butterfly, and the butterfly is gonna cover some of that. Excuse my head. I want to make sure that it doesn't go below. On the butterfly though, I do want to put a different color behind it, and I have these little flowers that I got off something, so I was thinking about putting little something behind the butterfly just to make it stand out. So I do want this tulle, this keeps sticking to me, I do want this tulle to be behind the flowers and the leaves, so it would be kind of like this, and I think I'm going to do that. Yeah, I'll just hot glue it because it's just easier. And then I have a, maybe it's easier, I don't know. There we go. Perfect. All right, so I think I want it to be about like that. And then I want to put this on the other side because the other side is going to be kind of plain. So I was thinking probably about here, just to give it some oomph. I'm going to hot glue that. We'll see how that works. Maybe you can spread it out a little bit more to, let's try some more glue. I don't care about the mess because nobody's going to see the mess behind here. All right. So that's kind of what I was thinking of. Oh, I got glue stuck to me. Okay. And I had this eyelash trim, but now that I have that, I'm not sure that I even want to use it. I might though. See, it gives it some, but I think what's going to happen is the flowers are going to cover. I'm going to lay the flowers on here, so that's going to cover a lot of it. So maybe we just start where the flowers are and just go around this way. That might work. All right, let's try that. I'm not too worried about it coming behind the flowers because I think the flowers will cover it, but I do want the edges. So we'll just get the edges a little bit. I'll just go around the whole card. What the heck? You know, one thing about creating is you can never do too much, right? I'm sure you can, but I never think I can. So, all right. And then we'll meet up and I'll give it a cut. Make sure I don't cut anything else. I've been known to do that. All right. Okay, so that part's done. Not that I know that it really did anything, but that's okay too. All right. So we're definitely going to stick this on. So I'm going to hot glue this. I don't want to have it quite peeking out. And I did layer this pretty good, so this is pretty solid. Okay, now I've got that. And then I guess we'll do the rosette. Yep, okay. So we'll do the rosette. All right. So I think that's looking okay. The only problem is this seems to be too bulky back here. So I wonder if I can cut some of this off. Sorry for my arm. I think I'm gonna cut some of this off. And then I might have to get my heavy duty scissors out. I call my monsters. They cut through everything. Okay. And I'll just make sure that that's glued down. That had a lot of bulk to it, so. All right. Now that that's done, I think that will work. So I think that's, oh, that is. Okay, so I'm not sure I thought I had another color here. Oh, there it is. I'm thinking probably the blue, I think, would be the brightest. So maybe we'll just do blue. And I'll just stick it just so it stays behind the butterfly. So we'll do that. Then I have all this greenery too I want to add in somehow. I know it's going to be quite a bit, but I do want to fill it with flowers. So we'll just work it as we go. I kind of don't like this, is my least favorite. So I'm going to put that down. And that down. We'll put the little one down here. And I do like this, so I'll put this here. And then the star, or the biggest, actually, it's not the star, but it's the biggest. All right. So I'm kind of happy with that. And then I'm going to put fit some of the flowers through here that are different colors, just to give it some interest, to break up the colors. So I'll put that there. And I do have a purple one. So maybe I'll put that one back here. Okay. Then I need to figure out the leaves. These might be too long now, but I can still sprig them in there like that. I might have more than I need, I don't know, but we'll see. This one I might be able to get down there. So I don't know why I'm working on top of that, but I am. I'm getting string of glue all over the place, but it doesn't matter. Okay. Then I have this one little leaf that I thought would be kind of cute, coming out from a flower like that. So we'll do that. All right. And I have another one. I might be able to work in. I don't know. Maybe I'll cut it. And get it in there because I want something behind here too. I do have something silver and that might work. I will just cut this down too. Sometimes you get ideas and you just don't know how everything's going to come together, but really once you get everything all glued and settled, it always seems to come out fairly nice. So I think oops, sorry. I think I'm going to cover this just a little bit here. Spider webs. Always works with spider webs when you're working with hot glue. Then I had these left over from another project and I was thinking I could add those. I'm going to add them to the back, just so they're not standing out a whole lot. I probably need one over here. I have one more. Let's see. Yeah, I like that. Okay. I will kind of round it out. Maybe give it some greenery too. Oh, maybe. We'll see. There we go. All right. Yeah, it's pretty good. Okay, so I'm gonna glue that on depending on where the butterfly is, because I don't really want to cover the flowers. I know it's going to be a little heavy, but it is what it is. So about like this. And then I did die cut. Oh, I got another green sprig. Let's see. Maybe we could cover that mess of a flower up, huh? I think we can. There we go. I filled it with diamond dots in the center, and I probably should have used one color, but I had diamond dots left over from the mix, so I tried to get away with using those. All right. And then there's the butterfly. And I do want to put the word dream on it. I did cut this out in foam and then layer it. So I might just add that to the bottom. Oh, here's where all this glue's coming from my finger. Okay. So I'm thinking that that's going to work out just perfect. Maybe move the butterfly up a little bit and put it on the wing. Okay, so we're going to glue the butterfly down. There we go. And I didn't glue it. I want it to flip up just a little bit. All right, so here we go. You're going to stick this down, but I want to make sure I'm getting it in the right place. Oops, sorry. If I knock you around, I'm going to see. Okay, so it's going to go pretty much like that. All right, we'll see if that sticks down. All right, I did it. So, well, it's a pretty chunky monkey here. I think I need something in the back there to fill that in. So I'll have to think about that, but if I can put dream now. And I'm thinking I want to use glue just to make sure it stays. There you go. All right. So that's the shaker. I think that turned out pretty close, pretty good. What's your opinion about that? I like the butterfly. I really like the colors. I like pink, so I wanted to do a pink one. All right, that's my project for the day. I have another one here, but I don't have this one all figured out, so I will work on that. I have some of these dots that I probably will add. Let's see, do we want probably green, right? Because why not? So we'll just put them here. And I want to figure something out for the back. I don't like that it's I don't like that hole there. Maybe I could fill it in with, oh yeah, I can just fill it in with this extra tool. So that's what I'll do. Just so it doesn't look hollow in there. There we go. All right. And I'll put my information on the back. But that is done. Yay. So, has anybody else worked with crepe paper when they've made flowers? Somebody told me they work with coffee filters to make flowers. I haven't tried that yet. I don't even know if I have coffee filters. But anyways, thanks you for joining me. Have a wonderful day. Bye.